Yoga Sutras 2:34 Vitarka himsadya kirta karinum ngodita lopa kroda moha purvakam ridu madhyati matra dukha gyananta phala iti pratipaksa bhavanam. Negative thoughts are violence, etc. They may be personally performed on one's behalf by another or authorized by oneself. They may be triggered by greed, anger, or delusion, and they may be slight, moderate, or extreme in intensity. One should cultivate counteracting thoughts, namely that the end result of negative thoughts are ongoing suffering and ignorance. So here Patanjali speak about those negative thoughts, and it starts with himsa, violence. He mentions violence because that's ahimsa is the first of yamas, and that I may be violent personally. Example, I kill the animal, I eat the meat, or someone can kill for me, like nowadays you go to supermarket and then we buy killed animals. So that's also considered violence, even if I don't personally do the killing, but if I support it by eating the flesh of the animal, I'm actually committing this violence. And it creates negative thoughts and desire to do this, having these thoughts. That's the negative thinking. And there's different motives. Greed can be one, anger, delusion, lust. These can trigger the negative thoughts. And negative thoughts, many times they lead to negative actions. That's the problem. And they may be slight, moderate, or extreme. So there's also different levels of negative thinking. Some are more intense, some are just very slight, some are somewhere between. So one should cultivate, what is the answer to this? One should cultivate counteracting thoughts, namely that the end result of negative thoughts are ongoing suffering and ignorance. So negative thoughts leads to suffering and ignorance. Own suffering and also suffering of the environment, other living beings. And one should counteract these by replacing them with the positive thoughts, like himsa, violence, with ahimsa, which is opposite to violence. It's not exactly non-violence, but it means opposite. That actually one does something positive to others, not only passively refraining from violence, but doing something that actually benefits others spiritually, especially spiritually. Yoga Sutras Gita